When we think of caregivers, we often picture adults, but millions of caregivers across the country are actually teenagers balancing school, family, and responsibility far beyond their years. Well, one Central Texas teen saw that gap and decided to do something about it, launching a youth service program to recognize caregiving as community service. Joining me now is Madeline Asbell. Thank you so much for joining us to talk about this.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
I feel a little underdressed compared to you, but you're going to tell us about this award you received, right?
Yes, I am Miss Metroplex's Teen 2026. At the beginning of this month, I competed for the opportunity. It's my first year competing in the Miss America system, and it is a pageant organization scholarship where we're able to create our own community service initiative and implement that into our communities.
And that's what you're doing now. So
yes.
And that leads me to my first question. Why do you think youth caregivers are often overlooked?
There's a huge misconception that caregivers are solely adult caregivers.
Yeah.
However, we know in the United States alone, there are 5.4 million caregiving youth. Those are individuals like myself that take care of their loved ones who are chronically ill, elderly, or disabled, and they support their family members in home, all while balancing their schoolwork, their extracurricular activities, and their mental health with that responsibility of caregiving for that family member.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you helped launch the Caregiving Youth Service Hours program in Leander ISD, which is in Central Texas. What is it and how does it recognize caregiving as community service? How does that help?
The opportunity is something that I got approved through my platform, Giving Grace, advocating for caregiving youth, right, in partnership with the American Association of Caregiving Youth. And this is an opportunity where young kids within Leander ISD can get recognized for the hours that they're spending caring for their loved ones at home for those community service hours. Yeah. So this can help students in schools with scholarship opportunities, graduation credits, or certifications in clubs that they're involved in high school.
Do you see more students your age getting involved in caregiving?
Yeah, I think they're kind of the hidden heroes of our population.
Yeah. And
so not many people know about it, but that's why I'm kind of bringing my voice and their voices into the light so they can get the recognition that they deserve.
That's awesome. Your work has earned recognition from the governor, the city council in Austin, and national groups. So what message do you hope that sends?
I hope caregiving youth know that it's so important to lean onto their support system, and there are resources out there to where they can get recognized for the hours that they're spending caring at home. I'm proud to be a national mentor for the American Association of Caregiving Youth and serve as keynote speakers on their action days. And we do a ton of events to bring us together as young caregivers. And that opportunity for the service hours, an amazing chance for them to get recognized for their work.
That's great. What tip do you have really quickly for a teenager who may be kind of caught in the middle? They may become a caregiver. What tips do you have for them?
I think it's important to just lean onto your loved ones. It can be really stressful sometimes to support someone. For me personally, my grandmother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease about 8 years ago, and she came in to move with my family. And that was a little bit scary at first, seeing her lose her memory. It was sad seeing her decline, but for me, it was the best experience just to lean onto my mom and my siblings and my stepdad through that experience. And so that's the tip that I would give to caregivers, is lean onto those resources and their support systems. But I do know that not all of them have those resources, which is why through Giving Grace, I'm bringing their voices into the light, working with the City Council of Austin, the national organization, and the school districts within Central Texas.
You're doing a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.